everybody. I'm Chris Mater. We are here in beautiful Porto, Portugal at Primavera Sound, and I am mixing Waxahatchee. Today I am on an S7000 with a CDM64 that takes care of everything I need on stage and output-wise. We have been touring dLive for this entire Tiger's Blood record cycle, which started last year in March. We've been with it ever since. And the things that really stand out to our front of house engineer, Charles, and I are, we really enjoy the ease of sharing a rack on these. It's something that we never even think about anymore. It is just so easy to share a rack, and, just save the rack space and what have you whenever we have it. And some of my personal favorites, the things that I've really come to enjoy are the snapshot system. I think it's really intuitive and it works really well with my workflow. And just the ease which I'm able to reorganize, and just some of the things that we really enjoy within the dLive world are, personally, the Rack Ultra effects for me have been a game changer. I did used to carry a few Bricasties with me, and admittedly, I have almost done away with them. And in most cases, I'm totally relying on the Rack Ultra units, which has been great, saving rack space, and it sounds incredible. And then, I'm using the dual threshold expander all over the place. I think that tool is like invaluable. Really enjoy that one. And let's see what else I have going on here. The Opto is something that I have all over the place as well. I'm using that. That's kind of like my Swiss Army knife compressor. Sort of on everything. I really like the two-way as well, the Optronic, if you will. But yeah, everything, natively sounds incredible, and we are using a lot of onboard processing. So yeah, all of this stuff has been really crucial to my workflow in the way that I'm using exclusively onboard processing with the exceptions of a few outboard pieces, and it really lets me not worry about my show and having to, any other processing outside of here, which has been great. It's kind of, one less thing to worry about on a hectic festival day or whatever, what have you. And it kind of just gives me peace of mind that, everything is on here functioning off the same DSP and working flawlessly. So as far as Katie's vocal goes, how I'm processing that is it gets split between her and the band. So she gets a version that, her and I have worked out, that works best. And then I send another one to the band. That's treated a little differently and sits a little differently for everybody. And how I'm doing that is post-input, I'm splitting it to two different groups so that I have another layer of compression available and another layer of treatment for anything I need to do. And the first layer of compression is going to be this Opto here, just kind of touching things as, they get more dynamic and all of that. But not really doing a whole lot of work, kind of really trying to keep things as natural as possible. And then I am into the group level where I have dynates on both the band and Katie's group. And I'm doing a bit of treatment there, just a little bit of, occlusion stuff and catching some more, the S's and all of that. And the second layer, is a bit more treated for the band. I have this Optronic on it and doing a little bit more compression just to make it sit for all of their mixes and try and keep it in one spot. And then as far as reverbs go, I am using the Rack Ultra FX. I have just a really short, tight reverb that kind of just takes her vocal off the edge of the in-ear and makes it sound a little more natural. It gives it a little width. And then I have for, the bigger tunes, just kind of a more normal hall situation. And that gets, everything I need done just in the box here.